what? We're not in the beehive, but we are here in the Enchanted Blue Pickup Truck named Bessie. And we're just going to do a quick little trucking around here. Ooh, what's that one? That one wants to get shown. So this is the Three of Pentacles. Look at this. Things growing up the ladder. Ooh, I love that for us. We'll call that a quantifier or a signifier card for this reading. We'll say that this reading is about things growing. What is growing for you? What have you been planting? We had the new moon. We read quite a bit about the new moon. I'm your happiness navigator, pollinator of positivity, and shape-shifting woman wizard, here to remind us all that we are empowered to be all things and to plant seeds and to magically help them grow, sometimes with the help of a little moon magic. So if you want to read more about, or hear me read about moon magic, going back into the Mojo and Magic channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. Get into that area where it says lives and go down to where it says moonology, and you can read all about the moonology and the new moon and the art of manifesting, which we can simply say that in the dark moon, when there's darkness at the moon, is when we plant our seeds. And then about now, we are at the waxing gibbous moon, which means it's a little bit past halfway. We're starting to get fully illuminated and things are really starting to grow up our trellis or our ladder. What are you stepping up to, sweet ones? What are we stepping up to at the moment? We also had just shuffled out the Ace of Cups. So that's another thing that's saying new beginnings. Look at this. A new offering of love is generally what the Ace of Cups is known as. So that would be someone coming in with an offering of love, of community, of partnership, of new ideas. It's a really exciting time to be able to pour into someone else's cup and receive what someone is about to be really ready to pour into yours as well. So what happens when it's you and I? It becomes we, or it becomes ours. And so this is going to be ours. This is whatever is going on here. This is going to be a partnership that's really going to help things grow, especially financially. This being the Pentacles, that is the suit that covers the earth element in the tarot. So if you want to know about the suits and you want to really just break it down simply so you can do intuitive readings, you just want to know what the suits mean. That's a really great help. A great place to start reading intuitively is to go, woo, the wind is wild out here. It's shaking the enchanted pickup truck. Can you hear it? Anyways, so here are things growing with the monies. The monies are growing. And so maybe some of us were looking at wishes and intentions at the new moon time of planting things to grow some monetary value. So again, to remember the suits is how to remember earth is material wealth. So that's what Pentacles is, and also looks like coins. If we're looking at cups, what's cups? Cups are water. This is earth, material. Water, love, emotion, water, right? Makes sense. So this being the ace is the first of water, the first of love, the first intention to really build together. Are you ready to build? I think so. Thanks to our little crystal butterfly here, sending some great intentions. I'm also a trained Reiki master. And so I love to talk about cosmic rainbow energy and how we're all already doing Reiki. When we go, oh no, when something bad happens, that's the first Reiki hand position. We would put our hands over here. This would be number 2. This is number 3, number 4, and so on. Things that we already do. So I'm reminding you that all you have to do is have that intention and the knowledge that in fact you are a powerful wizard too. And all things, like we can be a butterfly. We transform all the time. We go into those cocoon phases where we turn into goo and then we come flying on out again. And isn't it kind of like that? It's cresting the waves and enjoying the falls because every lesson is a blessing, sweet ones, and we get to be here to do that together. So thanks so much for coming in today. The truck has been in the stables for over a month. So I decided she needed to come out for a little air and stuff. Look at this. Can you believe it? Following the One of Cups, after all that shuffling, comes out the Two of Cups. What were we saying? This is that partnership. This is really that coming together from the first pouring of love which is this one here. And our quantifier card that was the back of the deck that really wanted to come out today was this one here, building something together, stepping up that ladder together, growing things together. And I love that this is the 3 because that's also the Trinity. So that's, you know, he, she, and spirit, or however you want to look at that. It's we and spirit. It's definitely we, got it? And so the 2 of Cups coming in following this offering of love and partnership and renewal. Perhaps it's relationships that are just getting a renewal right now, where everyone's willing to work together to create this abundance. We've got grapes here. That's one of my favorite signs for plenty, for abundance, for, you know, grapes grow on bushes, and they grow on vines, I should say, but they become bushy and full, and they also create grape juice, which we always were told that wine is what's good for us. What's really good is the grapes, when they get crushed under stress, grapes produce resveratrol. So even if we have them in a smoothie or grape juice, it's as good as wine. And that's another abundant thing about grapes, is that when they get squished, they make something great that also provides for the community. So this is talking about being resilient, being in renewal, and also blossoming here, which we're watching happening in Toronto City. It's a little late spring, but we went out yesterday on our live stream because we're doing 100 live streams in 111 days. And we did a walkabout at Trinity Bellwoods Park. So we saw a lot of blooms coming. We're going to be doing a lot of bloom walks and watch as we go out on our little wizarding walks together and do happiness navigation on location. And hopefully we'll be getting the pickup truck back on the road and out of the stables before long. Also, this 2 of Cups, look at that, dancing, growing, holding things down together, holding things up together as well. And there being enough for everybody. See how they both have their cup there that's right over them? That's representing for me here, for us, is the divine energy that holds us. And it is always right there. It's waiting. As we say, as above, so below. If you think about the universe and the cosmos and heaven, it's above us. It's also all around us. If we're on planet Earth, that magic cosmic energy is all around us. We're made of it. It's everywhere. But in this representation, just kind of floating above us in that heavenly manner, just to remind us how provided we are for from above, as the 2 are coming together and actioning things in real life, planting, growing, holding things up, maybe making a trellis to hold the plants up strong, right? This is things that we do together. And then also spirit, that's that we, the 3, the Trinity. Okay. What are we going to do? One more? It said yes, and one fell out right into my lap. It's the moon. Interesting. Okay, the owl, also wisdom, right? The moon signifies the unseen, the shadow self sometimes, what we might be working on illuminating. We were talking about how we planted things in the new moon, and that became these little plants that started to grow up our trellis. And then we're having someone and ourselves pour into each other. So we're starting to fill up each other's cups. And with that, that's that energy of coming together and actually finding things really growing. And seeing those cups be super abundant. It is there for us. It's within reach, but not only that, I feel like it's just kind of, and so here's a little hidden message right now, is that some of it's in weight, some of it's in storage, and we can't even see it. They might not even know that those cups are up there, but indeed they are there to be provided for them, especially as we come towards the full moon right here. Well, I do private reads in private settings, so feel free to go over to www.mojoandmagic.com and book a reading or a cosmic rainbow energy session to activate, transmute, and evolve, and find out a little bit more about your queries. This one with the moon, if I was going to take this card in particular and relate it to someone's query as to whether they're going to get a job, I would say there might be things working underneath where you can't see. in order to make that possible. So, and the other thing that might be coming in there is that whoever is looking for a job might need to take a couple more, might need to plant a couple more seeds, might need to make a little bit more investment in their knowledge in themselves so that they are wise enough to get said job or opportunity. So again, with this being the illumination of the moon and we're at past halfway point, we might want to look at what's working. So if somebody's not getting a job, why is that? Is the resume maybe off? Could we tweak how some of that's looking? Could we, if that resume is not good enough, could we get, can we get something going on that's going to make that resume good enough? I mean, legit, not just write it on the resume, but is there a little course, or is there another job that we could take in the interim that would then get us to that, you know? So, no, I'm just actually out and about in the truck, taking her for a little spin in the parking lot because she's in storage right now. So we haven't got that insurance covered yet. So if anybody would love to donate to the Enchanted Wizards Pickup Truck Fund at the moment, and virtual tip jar here, that would be at www.paypal.me/Mojo and Magic. I'll put them in the comments. I'll make sure to drop that. So thanks everyone for your support and your caring and helping us get back on the road with some happiness navigation on location. But I've been having fun walking around and making the best of it. And some of it is that. So if we can't get the job quite yet, or if things aren't quite illuminated quite yet, it's just time to do a little bit more work. And again, find a little bit more community, maybe pour in to your community. Sometimes how we find jobs is by going and volunteering in the community. So maybe it's time to start a partnership in our community and start pouring into other people's cups so that they can pour into ours, right? Because this is how it works. It's a reciprocal kind of world. So that being said, I think that's our lovely quick little reading today. We're just past 12:12 on the timer, 12:21 reversals, mirrors. So let's just go. I'd love to go back over them one more time as we do. And which one popped out first? It was definitely this one here. The ladder, the quantifier. This is the one that is our whole reading. Number 3. Oh, wonderful. Hello. Hello. Who's here? We got Shorts. Hi, Shorty. I definitely do. So you're Leo, currently feeling for Aquarius in contact. Nice. Leo and Aquarius are good vibes. I can say that. So I'm with a Leo and I'm an Aquarius moon. So let's see who else we got in here. We got we'll call it WD. Hey, how's it going? The Bird album. Hey, hello. And Christine. And also Carrie. Hey, hello everyone. Hey. Always drop your name in the comments, even if it's later when you find this live, because all broadcast energy is infinite, you see? It's not so linear, so anytime you find this, the magic is always strong with me. My intention is always clear and full of clarity, and that is that you and your loved ones receive peace, protection, and prosperity. So it's just that simple. Anytime you see me, these dimples, Mojo and Magic, me, Melissa Mojo B, you know that you are getting those intentions and that magic, or cosmic rainbow energy blast to activate, transmute, and evolve, aka create. And we're co-creating as we do it together, climbing this little ladder together. This was our quantifier signifier card for today, telling us, listen, those seeds that we've planted are working, and whoever we're joining up with now is the right thing. So we've got 1, 2, and spirit makes 3. And then we had the Ace of Cups. Where did that disappear to? It's disappeared. Things sometimes disappear in the magic pickup truck. Anyways, you know what that one looks like. It's, oh, there it is. Yeah, that was Ace of Cups came next. Hey, everybody. You're wonderful. I love you. This one's talking about pouring into another's cup, really. And it also talks really about offerings coming in. It is really about offerings coming in we're also doing that in a mirror way and saying, what do we have to offer? Because if we go out into the community with offerings, likelihood is we're going to make some bank. And we were also talking about how cups are water. If we're looking at the suits, we want to think of cups as the element of water, and water is also emotions, which makes sense, right? And if we're looking at pentacles, that's earth. That is the coins. That's financial and material stability, kind of, right? So this is saying that is all growing. Oh, that's wonderful. Someone's saying they don't speak English, but they understand what I'm saying. I love that. Here, I can understand this one and feel the good vibes too, right? Good vibes are, they don't need a language. We don't need to speak them. And so this is why we have the International Wizards Fellowship, because we're all empowered, loving, magical beings. If you find me, there is no doubt about it that you have the best of intentions, because I do too. Look at that, 33 people watching. That's phenomenal. I feel so honored. Thank you for letting me hold this space for us all to create just a little moment of world peace, honestly. So this one here, we're all pouring into each other's cups right now just by being here together. And we were talking about how the grapes as a symbol is full of plenty, and also how grapes under stress produce this stress hormone called resveratrol, which is so good for us. So it's like, if we can become something wonderful under stress, how much can we provide for our community? And when we provide for our community, how much can our community provide for us? That's a phenomenal thing to really think about. And then looking at this, the next card that came out after the Ace of Cups was the Two of Cups. I mean, I'm excitable about this reading because it's an exciting reading. I'm actually getting really flushed and feeling the energy strongly. It's exciting. Look, we're holding on to this together. This reminds me of the maypole too, which is coming up with Beltane, dancing around the maypole, creating whimsy and fun. And that is so important in the world right now. And growing these cups together, growing those cups together, growing that emotional strength, that maturity that's coming here for all of us. I love that as a collective. And then the moon. So the illumination as we're coming into the full moon here is that everything that we've planted is already being worked on. So how can we just tweak it a little bit, just a little bit? How can we pour into our situations, our relationships, our work, our joy, right? How can we pour into those things a little bit more as the full moon comes so that we can really fly? My fellow wise wizards. We've got 8 people in here now and 8 likes. That's amazing. I mean, I really feel honored. I'm so grateful that Spirit told me to do 30 days live and then said, let's just do 100. And we'll do 100 in 111 days before summer comes. So now I'm really getting into the mood of just popping in here and doing a little something, a little multi-passionate magic making on a daily basis. So you never know whether you're going to find us in the Wizards Workshop doing some apothecary stuff, doing tarot, playing live music, painting, who knows? Go check out the live streams from the last 60 days or so. There's many of them to look through. I love you all. Thank you for being part of this community and you letting me be part of yours as well. It feels so good. Let me just check the comments a second. Yes. Yes. The game of lightness is called magic. I like that. I like the phrasing of that. What I wonder what language you do speak. That's WDAF. Yeah, it is really about the lightness of being. It's good that they brought that up, because now we can just talk about that. One more thing is the last message here is going to be about carrying an incredible lightness of being. Even when things are really heavy and oppressive, one of the best things we can do for the world is to embody peace and love. And that is a feeling of lightness. So, from Russia, amazing. Look at this. Oh, I'm feeling flushed because I just feel so honored that we can do this. And it really is. It came to me a few days ago that if we're all across the world here for a moment and we're in peace and we're in connection and we're feeling the joy, feel the joy. If we're feeling that, then it is a moment of world peace. It is right here, right now. So thank you for coming together with your beautiful intentions and your beautiful self. But you're from the Arab Sultanate of Oman. Wow, a world traveler indeed, fellow wizard. Hey, let's take a quick look around the pickup truck and remind us, yes, embody peace and love. Check out some nature. This is where I come from, up the Bruce Trail. A little bit north of here. We're all from cosmic energy, that's for sure. That's Lizzie the lizard over there. Tessa, our little dancing girl. And oh, who else we got? Poppy the pig. Hello, Poppy the pig. And our magical unicorn yet to be named. Who's gonna name? Okay, so feel the joy, feel the love, and I'm going to talk to you again soon. Mwah. Bye.